video we're gonna make Oyako Donburi, which is a Japanese comfort food dish. And it's a simmered dish that has chicken, it's got onions, it's got dashi, soy sauce, and it's set with eggs. So to start with, I'm going to get my eggs ready. I have 2 eggs, and I'm gonna just lightly whip them to get them all incorporated. And then the next thing we're gonna do is sort of get all of our garnishes ready for the dish. Now this is a dish that's real popular in the Japanese restaurants here in Hawaii, and it's also really simple to make. So I thought I'd show you guys how to do this. And right now what I'm doing is I'm getting the kamaboko or fish cake ready. We're gonna just do some quick julienne of the kamaboko. It's one of the garnishes that's gonna go in the dish. Got our kamaboko here. I have some onion, but I just thought I'll cut a little bit more. Onion. And then we're gonna put some green onions as well in the dish. So I have a green onion here. I'll cut some of that up. You can cut the green onion however you like. I like to cut on a bias. I think it has a nice presentation. But, you know, however you want to cut it is up to you. It's fine. Put that over here. And then I have a piece of chicken thigh. In this recipe, we're going to use boneless, skinless chicken thigh. So I have one. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut it up here. I'm gonna cut it into small, you can cut it into strips or small bite-sized pieces. And then we're ready to go. So this is a real simple dish you can do at home. It's great for, you know, quick meals, and it's usually a hit with everybody. So I have a pan here. I'm using a 6-inch skillet that is non-stick, and it's gonna make a big difference when I'm trying to get it out of the pan. I'm gonna start by putting in my chicken, some of the kamaboko, onions, and now I'm gonna add soy sauce. I have mirin, a little bit of sake, and I'm gonna add dashi. Dashi is Japanese stock. Now there's instant dashi, or you could make your own, or if you don't have that, chicken stock would work as well. So I'm putting 2 tablespoons in here. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let this come up to a simmer. What I wanna do is let it simmer and cook the chicken and also let the flavors come together. Once it's ready and all it's come together, the chicken's done, I'm gonna come back and we'll start putting the egg into the dish. Okay, so the chicken is done now. I'm gonna put some green onions in here as well right now. And now comes the part where we're gonna put the egg. I'm gonna put in just 3/4 of the egg mixture that I have, and I just want it to just sit. I'm gonna pour it in here evenly, and we're gonna let it cook in here. So it's gonna incorporate into the broth, and it's also gonna sort of come around and mix up with the with all of the meat and the kamaboko that's in here. I'm gonna shake it just a little bit so I can kind of get it to come together and kind of get it to mix up with the rest of the ingredients. And now we want to let this cook slowly so that the egg can come together, it can set, and all the ingredients can come together. Okay, so I got the egg in here and it's starting to cook, and notice how just gently this thing is simmering. And you want to make sure it's gentle, because if it goes too hard or too fast, it'll tear up the egg and it'll boil. So just gently simmer and see how the eggs just kind of coming together. That's what we're looking for. In a little bit, I'm going to put the rest of the egg to let it glaze over the top. Then I'm going to cover it with a pan so it can sort of pan steam. So here we go. We're going to put the rest on the top, just a light glaze on the top. let it cook for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna cover it and turn the fire off, and then we're just gonna let it sit so that it can kind of come together. The nice thing about this dish is it's a comfort food dish, but it's a delicate dish. The broth is delicate, the eggs are delicate. You don't want the eggs to be cooked really, really firm. It's almost custard-like. So now I'm gonna cover it, and we're just gonna let it sort of steam all together for just a little bit. Let it slightly set a little bit further, and then we're gonna go ahead and unmold it. Okay, so we've had it sitting for just about a minute, and now it's had a chance to sort of pan steam, and I think it looks awesome. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna unmold it on the rice, and some of the broth and some of the egg, some of the softer parts of the egg will go and incorporate itself into the rice. And it's just gonna be just a nice bowl of delicious broth, chicken, onions that's sort of been cooked in that soy, mirin, sake mixture. I'm gonna garnish it with a little bit more green onions for color and flavor. I got some, this is togodashi or shichimi, which is a 7-pepper spice. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of furikake on top. And there you have it. A quick, easy dish you can make at home, Oyako Donburi. I'm sure you have all of these ingredients in your fridge. Next time you get home from work late and you need something quick, this is your go-to. For more recipes like this, visit us at foodland.com.